Well, although the epidemic has waned, the impact is still being felt. Children, for example, continue to suffer from the psychological effects. In Liberia, it's estimated 8,000 children lost one or both parents to the disease. Katerina Vitozzi recently discussed the social impact of Ebola with Sheldon Yett of UNICEF in Liberia.
The cameras have gone home, the journalists have left, the dead bodies are off the street, but the needs are there. After children have seen these Ebola warriors parachuting into their towns, after they've lost loved ones, parents, friends, that's something that stays with you. It's not something that goes away overnight. It certainly requires support of trained professionals and people who can make sure that they've been able to reintegrate themselves well into their communities and to make sure that they're adjusting well to the new Liberia.
I'm sure that you've gone out, visited children in communities. How is this sort of trauma manifesting itself? What are perhaps some of the stories you've heard from the children and their families?
Well, kids sometimes take two reactions. Some kids just deny anything happened at all and retreat into their shells. Other children I've spoken to like to talk about what happened and like to relive the memories of their friends, their relatives, sometimes their parents who have died, and like to tell us in lots of detail who they were, how loving and caring their mothers were, and you know, that sticks with you. It's one thing to go to a health center and see that their needs of lack of drugs or that mothers aren't there when they should be there. It's something to hear from a child what's happened, from a child who lost her mother to a disease and saw her mother being carried away with guys dressed in white whose faces she couldn't even see.
What is the risk to not only children's health and that, you know, and the wider sort of community that they're in, but also to sort of development as a whole for a country if mental health and post-traumatic issues aren't dealt with?
I think we risk having a bit of a Potemkin village. We risk having great infrastructure and investments in energy and other things which are so crucial to the development of a country without investing in the people, without investing in mental health and social services. We won't be able to have the human capital, the fully developed human capital this country so urgently needs. Development is more than just the facts and figures and the knowledge people have. It's also the resilience, the ability to adapt to stresses, to adapt to new events that happen. And you need that. You need the people on the ground who can support these individuals. Investing in social services sometimes doesn't bear immediate gains, but it's absolutely crucial.